Hey Cox, thanks for joining us on Around the Home. Okay, today we're going to talk about your AC unit. I'm out here with the outside compressor unit. Yeah, it's hot, I'm sweating. It's going to look worse here in a few minutes. This is best to be done early in the day or in the fall or something like that, but you know, I forgot and now it's time to do it. What we're going to do is we're going to flush the coils out of our outside air compressor unit. Okay, so let me explain this real quick. And just before we get started doing anything, just so you know, I have already shut off my thermostat inside the house, and then there is an external breaker box that's generally, you know, attached right here by the AC unit, and I've also got that flipped off, so there's no power to the unit whatsoever. Okay, so basically the fan spins, lifts the air up, but the air comes through the coils and then up. Okay, so these coils get a lot of air through them, so dust and dirt and just stuff flying through the air. And what's even worse is my dryer vent is just on the other side of that bush. Okay, so any extra lint that comes through gets sucked up in here, and if the coils can't breathe, then they can't exchange the heat very well, so your air conditioner just doesn't run well at all. And a few years ago, many years ago actually, when I first figured this out, it actually froze it up. Okay, actually froze the unit up out here. Okay, bad stuff. You see all that dirt up in there? Okay. See down here, they're still dirty, but not terrible. But you go up there, and it's just caked. And it's even worse. This whole side back here, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's just all caked. All caked. Okay. See, that's what it should look like everywhere. Okay, so what we got to start with is taking off this top here where the fan is. All right, now most of these, you know, they just basically take off the cap, and then there's these 1/4-inch hex screws around the edge. Okay, now this is the first time for me removing the top on this one here, so let's see if I got it right. Now hopefully yours does not require that much work. My old unit I was able to unscrew, and it actually had less screws to this, so it didn't affect the cage as much, and then I was able to actually just stand it up and lean it against the house. It had enough wires coming through. This one, the wire is much tighter, so I actually had to disconnect the wires. All right, so obviously this is not a project for a beginner person, a first-time DIYer, okay? Now some of you are probably wondering also, why not just take the water hose and shoot it in, all the dust from the outside, and just blow it in here to the center, where it can just rinse out. Well, it's already compacted because the air is going this way. It's already stuck. So if I force it in from the outside, it's probably just going to pack harder. That's why I go from the inside out and push it back the way it came. Okay. So then, at this point, the only tool we're going to need is one of these watering wands that has the jet, okay, selection on it, because we're going to have to want to force it out pretty good. Okay, so I think you get the basic idea of what to do. It's going to take me a while to go all the way around this. Just make sure all those coils are very clean so they can breathe properly. Your AC is going to run much smoother, easier, less energy, etc., etc., etc. Now again, like I said, this is not a beginner project, so if you think your outside unit needs some maintenance, here's something you can actually do yourself without needing a licensed AC tech, okay? Guys, thanks again so much. Please subscribe to the channel, check out these extra videos. Thanks again.